What is up, Debt Free Mafia? Hey, welcome to September. I'm so glad that you are checking this video out. Hey, I wanted to help you try to think of some things that you may have forgot to budget for in September. So I wanted to start doing these towards the end of the month to try to help you out and to try to remember some of this stuff, because that's something that's really helpful for my clients, is whenever they are able to kind of be reminded on some stuff that typically happens. I do research into this so I can be reminded, hey, I should probably budget for this. So I wanted to go over 10 different items that I think that you should be considering for September that you might not normally be considering. So anyways, guys, I'm so thankful you're here. If you're not a part of the Mafia, just go ahead and hit subscribe. I'd love for you to be a part of the Mafia. That's all you gotta do. It helps me out. Hit the like button if this is helpful for you, because I'd love to help you out with budgeting. So anyways, we're gonna jump right into it and kind of talk about it. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna have school supplies. So a lot of you budgeted for that for last month, and that's totally normal to budget for that for August. But September, sometimes there's some overflow and some stuff that we may have forgot, or maybe need to kind of restash in our envelopes that we kind of overspent on or something like that. So that might be an area where you might want to bump up a little bit, buffer it, whatever it is. Maybe you decided to start doing school lunches because the cafeteria wasn't working out, stuff like that. This is a good time to start budgeting that in. If there's anything school-wise, field trips or anything like that coming up in the next month, let's budget just a little bit extra for school supplies, fees, anything like that. So that's a good one to be thinking about. School should be in full session for most people. It's a good thing to have on your radar. So let's go ahead and we'll move into the second one. So this is a big one. Here in Texas, we can't really tell just yet, but the weather is starting to change, right? Temperatures are starting to come down, and that means cooler temperatures. So with those cooler temperatures, we need our sweet fall clothes, right? So if you don't, maybe you have got kiddos that are also starting to outgrow them, or maybe some of your stuff is getting out of style, whatever it might be, go ahead and hit the budget with a little bit more cash if you need to this month, to be able to buy maybe some more school clothes, maybe some warmer school clothes, maybe some sweet new Broncos apparel for the upcoming season. That's what I might be doing. I'm just kidding. We will talk about that in just a minute with football. But anyways, yeah, fall clothes essential, right? So we need to have some budget maybe for some warmer clothes if you aren't already have enough for warmer clothes budgeted in your envelope. So, okay. Number 3, we got Labor Day weekend coming up, right? This is a big one. A lot of people do grilling out. People do this, cook for football games, cook just to hang out with family, whatever it might be. It's usually a pretty well celebrated holiday. So I want you to take full advantage of that if you can. Budget a little bit extra maybe in your grocery budget. Figure out if you're going to be bringing supplies to that upcoming cookout, whatever it is, so that you can have some extra to be able to help out there. Whatever your Labor Day plans are. Maybe you're going on vacation, so maybe you just need to reevaluate, hey, are we going to have enough money for this vacation we're planning on going to? So that's number 3. So number 4, I want to talk about this one. This is one that I kind of tell all my clients to be thinking about all the time. And that's Christmas. If you have not started stashing money away for Christmas, this is the month to start setting aside money for Christmas. The easiest way to do that is sit down, come up with how much money you want to spend for Christmas, whatever that amount is. Like let's say it's $1,000 that you plan on spending for Christmas. What you're going to do is you're going to take that and you're going to divide the months left that you got until then. So I think you got 4. So you divide 4 into 1,000. I am terrible at math. It's 250, right? 250. So you'd be wanting to set aside 250 starting this month to be prepared for Christmas. And please, please, please budget for Christmas. It is the number 1 month that people like to go into debt, and I don't want you to do that. So be well prepared for Christmas. Start this month if you haven't. So. Okay, next one. This one's pretty regular, but I just kind of wanted to be a quick reminder. Birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, right? Kind of be thinking about those things. A lot of people like these fall weddings, and I get it. So weather's a little bit nicer. So if you got anything like that coming up, let's be sure to set aside a little bit for it. So, okay, now I want to go on to number 6. This is going to be winterization expenses, right? This could be all kinds of different things. Like maybe, for example, I had some clients that needed to buy a hot tub cover because their electric bill was a little behind. They wanted to do that. Some of you have a pool and need to be prepared for colder weathers and winter preparation for your pool, right? So whatever expenses may be do there. Other examples might be you have your summer fun toys that need to get put up, maybe put into storage. Whatever it is, be thinking about that. Here in West Texas, we don't have to worry about a whole lot of winterization, but if you don't have chains for your vehicle and you need to budget a little extra to buy some chains for your vehicle in case there's any adverse weather coming up, it's a good time to start budgeting for that. Try to get those orders before the snow hits the ground, right? If you're like me, you're the guy that's at AutoZone while it's pouring outside because you forgot to get new wiper blades before it was raining, right? So that's something you kind of want to be prepping for. So, okay, so not this month, but the next month we got Halloween coming up, which is another one that we kind of want to be setting aside a little bit of money for. It depends. I know some people celebrate Halloween like it's the best holiday of the year, and other people are just like, I could not care less. I'll just stay home and watch Hocus Pocus. It depends. So I put that in there because I want you to be budgeting for, maybe you are somebody who likes to go to haunted houses. Maybe you do want to buy some extra candy for kiddos. Costumes are also not cheap. So it might be a good time to even throw a little bit extra into either your clothing for costumes or whatever it might be. So I'm excited about that because I've got a brand new son that I'm very excited to dress up, and I think we're going to make him a pumpkin. So I'm excited to see that. Maybe I'll share a picture on my social media. Okay, this is another one. We talked about this just briefly earlier, but that is football season. So not everybody's a football fan. You can skip over this suggestion if you're not. However, if you are going to be purchasing any football packages, right? Like me, I love NFL Red Zone because I love playing NFL fantasy football, and NFL Red Zone is so much fun. In my opinion, but it also costs extra. So that's something we had to up in our budget to be able to afford that. Or if you're somebody who goes to the games, you need to be able to budget for tailgating. That's either high school, college, or NFL. It doesn't matter. If you go tailgating, let's budget a little extra more because typically we go a little more out for tailgating. So remember that. Okay, so and then this is another one that's coming up in October that I kind of want to prepare you for. If you have any bills that are quarterly, they're typically billed in October, on October 1st, because that's going to be the beginning of the next quarter, right? So some bills will be due then. So if you pay like insurance quarterly or any kind of other subscription service that's quarterly, be expecting a bigger bill in October, right? So might want to be preparing for that. And then lastly, I also have family photos. There's, we got Christmas around the corner, right? And people love doing Christmas cards. So now's the time to start saving for that photographer and start saving for maybe those outfits that you want for those photos, right? And I know we kind of talked about that, but be preparing for that. So guys, that was 10 different suggestions that I have for September, and I might be forgetting some. If I have forgot one or two, let me know in the comments what else we need to be thinking about. I'd love to hear your comments, and kind of as we start doing this series of doing what to budget for each month, kind of let me know kindly below so that next year when we start talking about September, we can include it. I'd love to do that. Guys, again, my name is Rick. I am a financial coach. I am the owner of the Debt Free Mafia, and I would love for you to be a part of the Mafia. Go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me because it really helps me out. I want to grow this into a community that helps people out, right? We want to be able to help people. We want to form a community of people who love being debt-free, who love leaving a legacy not only to their children, but their children's children. If you're about that life, go ahead, join the channel. We'd love for you to be a part. It doesn't cost you anything. Go ahead, hit subscribe. I do weekly videos, usually 3 a week. So lots of stuff here, and I got also all kinds of really fun stuff coming up to announce. Also, I'm doing a t-shirt giveaway at 100 subscribers, which I think I'm only like 14 away. So we'll be doing a t-shirt. If you like sweet, comfortable, debt-free Mafia t-shirts, that's definitely going to be the spot for you. So if you don't mind, stay tuned and subscribe so that when we hit 100, I'll announce the giveaway and show you where to enter. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Guys, I hope you have a really good September, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.